ERA at a 2.25.
Ortega strikes out. That was a curveball from Corbin Burns. He strikes out the first batter that he faces tonight. Swings and misses on the cutter from Burns. Strikeout number 2 against batter number 2 for Corbin Burns. A curveball wipes out Ian Happ. He strikes out the side. Ortega with the curve, Schwindel with the cutter, and Happ with the curveball. And Suarez drills one. Lorenzo Cain after it. That ball is caught by Cain. What a catch! Lorenzo Cain up against the fence robs Wilson Contreras of extra bases.
I mean, this ball is absolutely scorched. If you hit a ball this hard, you should get a hit, especially off Burns. Cain is having none of it. Now look at the way that this guy is playing. You know, look at it. Milwaukee's going to the playoffs. I feel like it's not when he hits the wall. Watch when he hits the ground and then the grimace. I think, look at drop, boom. That right there is where he either lost some wind or hurt himself.
It's in there, strike 3 called. Took a while for Chad Whitson to ring out Rivas, but he does get the 4th strikeout for Corbin Burns tonight. Contreras swings and misses, and Burns finally out of the inning. Cousins with that name too. Pena drills one to right center. Ortega back. It's gone. Home run, Manny Pena to the opposite field. He torments the Cubs again. Pena had a big game earlier this year in Chicago, and he gives the Brewers a 1-0 lead. Through a slider more. Reyes hits it hard. Diving stop by Patrick Wisdom.
Seen 2 great defensive plays tonight. Wisdom gets a nice jump on this thing, fully extends, and able to corral that ball. It was tailing away from him. It's the Dodgers, the Brewers, and the Giants.
Justin Steele with a base hit. It's the first hit against Corbin Burns tonight. And in a couple of weeks, really, Burns had that no-hit effort against the Indians, working 8 innings in his last start. And the first one tonight for the Cubs comes from Justin Steele.
But again, it's on the first pitch, and that's where you're going to have to get Burns. As I talked earlier, he's given up a 300-plus average on the first pitch and an 0-0 count. Remember that ball earlier in the game where Lorenzo Cain made that great catch, first pitch.
Bouncing ball, diving stop for Reyes. They get 1 out. Wong has the out at second. The ball came out of the transfer. A run scores as Steele comes home. And Luis Urias saved at least 1 more run from scoring. And he gets the 2nd out of the inning. Wilson Contreras should be 2 for 2. Now he's 0 for 2.
Yeah, Contreras can't get a break. Urias makes an unbelievable play. I mean, this ball is almost by him. Catches it behind him, able to flip it to Wong to get the fielder's choice. I mean, you're right, no doubt that this would have been 2 runs here.
As the breaking ball away, Wisdom chased after it. And Corbin Burns gets his 7th strikeout. Cubs get a run. Escobar hits one deep in the air to left. And gone! Home run for Escobar. And the Brewers have the lead back. It's 2-1. What'd you think of that, Willie?
I love that one. He practiced it on BP today. That was amazing.
How do you practice hitting one 415 feet?
Yeah, he did. He almost hit the slide this afternoon during BP.
I think when you're talking about this offseason,
Ian Happ with a drive, right center, way back. The Cubs have the lead. Ian Happ, a 2-run homer.
See, Happ gets his pitch, not much movement on it, up in the zone, and just absolutely hammers it. Look at, we've been saying it all night long. Where in the count is Burns most vulnerable? It's in that 0-0 count.
Urias hits it hard, gets it through. Yelich around third. Ortega's throw coming in, won't make it. Urias has tied the game. Another RBI against the Cubs this year. And it's 3-3.
Urias has had big at-bats this year, and that's something that he's continued to get better and better at. Here he shoots his ball up the middle. Drives in Yelich, tie the ball game.
Duffy swings and misses. Chased another breaking ball, so that's the 10th strikeout for Corbin Burns tonight. 8 of them have come on his curve. Big league taste. He strikes out against Burns. That should be the end of the night for Corbin Burns. He leads off the bottom of the 6th. And he drills one to deep right field. Way back and gone. Chc Peterson has put Milwaukee back on top. With that, Corbin Burns back in line for the win. And Peterson with his 6th homer makes it 4-3.
Two teams.
Contreras with a drive. Way back. The game is tied. Wilson Contreras makes it 4-4.
There was no question. None. Absolutely none. He took his time. He admired it. But with where he hit that thing, wow.
He has done a nice job as the backup catcher. Now he drills one down the left field line toward the corner. It's gone. Manny Pena again. His 2nd home run of the night. It's his 3rd multi-home run game this year. And the Brewers are 3 outs away from clinching a playoff spot. They've got a 5-4 lead.
He's just trying to create some distance between he and Yelich, right? Just trying.
Off the glove of Schwindel. Reyes rounds third. He's going to try to score. And Contreras missed him. Reyes gets by the tag. And the Brewers tack on a run. It's 6-4. 3-2. In there, strike 3 called. Contreras in the face of the home plate umpire, Chad Whitson. He's been ejected. David Ross gets him out of the way. But Hader gets the strikeout, 2 down in the 9th.
I mean, it was not caught well at all, right? You know, but I don't know. It looks like it goes through as a strike when it goes through the box there. Just the way it was received, though, it's, man.
For a 4th straight year, the Brewers are playoff bound. Hader strikes out Wisdom, and Milwaukee is back in the postseason. And they will be a very formidable contender in the National League.
Well, they did it tonight with power. Power on the mound. Power on offense. And as you mentioned, when you talk about teams that can win the World Series, these are right up there. I love what the Brewers have done. They have got pitching from beginning to end.